Hey guys, Thinking here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so in what will basically be 8.5 hours time from now, at the time that this video goes up, we will be getting the LR, RIBRIANNE, Rosie and Kakunsa banner on the global side. Absolutely crazy that this banner is basically coming out on the same day as LR, Beast Gohan and Gamma 1 and 2. LR Beast Gohan probably hands down the best unit in the game. As of the time of recording this, which is a few hours before the video goes up, there hasn't been the data download yet, so we haven't got to see Beast Gohan and the Gammas actually in game. But Beast Gohan looking like the best unit in the game, and then these guys are coming out on global. So, as always with these banners, we do a summon or skip video. I talk about the banner a little bit. Most of this advice is aimed at people who are free to play or who don't spend a lot of money on the game. Obviously, if you're a whale, a collector, a content creator, something like that, you're going to summon for any unit that you want to summon for, regardless of what I say in these kind of videos. But for free to play or low spenders, you want to try and maximize your stones based on what's coming up in the future and stuff like that. And of course, you know, with everything that we've seen for the anniversary, it shouldn't be a huge surprise to most people that almost every banner between now and the anniversary probably going to be an easy skip. Now, there's a couple of things about this banner that are worth considering, I guess. Of course, the banner lineup itself as a legendary summon banner is not exactly the craziest, right? Out of the featured units, we have 3 featured LRs, and then we have, what is this, 7 other featured SSRs. So the banner has 10 featured units. And when we look at the units, now Bulma is there. So Bulma, definitely very good. That means she will be available with yellow coins as well once the banner drops. So you can pick her up with the yellow coins. Kale and Caulifla, I mean, they're a bit outdated at this point. They can still work in some content. But other than that, you know, they're not so great. The Tech Caulifla and STR Kale, they're still going to need an Easy A, which will probably be upcoming at some point this year, along with the STR Kefla. So they could definitely be pretty good and help out with Kale's team, which has definitely gotten some recent buffs. The Int Cabe has always been pretty bad. Tech Frost has always been pretty bad. Dispo and Topo are very old, same with the old RIBRIANNE. So, like, basically none of the units on the banner you really want other than Bulma. And the new LR, because the new LR, I mean, they are relatively good, right? Rosie, Kakunsa, and RIBRIANNE. They have an entrance animation. They change STR, AGL, and physical orbs all to tech for 1 turn from their entry turn. So literally on their first turn. They get 3 ki for 3 turns. And it's if you have 2 or more tournament participant allies on the team. So of course they're going to work very well with the Tournament of Power androids and all the buffs that their team has received. They get 3 ki, attack and defense 122. They change STR orbs to key spheres, because obviously on the first turn they change STR, AGL and physical, but going forward after that it's only STR to tech. Medium chance to change AGL to tech, and a medium chance to change physical to tech. So you could still get another turn like the first one where they change all 3, but they become RNG based after that first turn. They get an additional attack that has a high chance to become a super if HP is 66% or more when attacking. They launch an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super when there's another Universe Survival Saga ally attacking in the same turn, or a Universe Survival Saga enemy. So again, like on the androids team, they can be very good. They get an additional attack and defense 122 and 22% damage reduction when attacking, as well as an additional 2 ki with 2 or more type key spheres obtained. So pretty easy to get that, right, when you'll pick 2 type orbs, considering they are an orb changer. And then they get chance to crit 22% for each 2 key spheres obtained up to 66. So if you get 6 orbs with them, they have a 66% chance to crit built in. So they've got some pretty decent stuff. They can get some decent stats. They got a little bit of damage reduction. They got some built-in crit chance, orb changing. They have a few useful abilities. So very interesting. They're not like a direct support unit or anything for the team, but the orb changing can be very helpful. They also have a giant form for 2 turns. Can be activated when there's another Power of Wishes ally in the same turn when HP is 66% or less, or from the 6th turn. So if you have the Power of Wishes ally, and then 66% or less HP, there's no turn restriction, so you can potentially use that on turn 2. They do have the giant form, destructive damage or greatly raised attack and destructive damage. 2 extra keys, key per keys for obtain, changes STR to tech, randomly changes other orbs that are not STR or tech to rainbow. So very easy to get, like 24 key and a built-in 50% chance to crit. So the giant form can definitely do some decent damage, and we all know, thanks to the long reign of LR Orange Piccolo, exactly how good giant forms can be for taking out some of the special effects of some of these bosses. So the card themselves, they are pretty decent, but unfortunately, it just goes back to the format, right? The banner is a yellow coin banner. Now, this was the first banner on JP to have the new silver coin pity system, and that will, of course, be in full effect on Global. Global's first one that came out around the same time as this banner came out on JP was the Int Tree of Might Goku. So basically, you get silver coins instead of yellow coins when you summon, and then you can buy a copy of the RIBRIANNE, Rosie and Cocoonsa in the shop, 1 copy only. I believe, is it 500? No, is it 200? It's whatever 1,000 stones is, right? So 1,000 stones is enough to trigger the pity, and then the good thing about that, however, is of course the fact that you yeah, it's 200 coins total, right? Yeah, because that makes it 1,000 stones worth. 200 coins to buy the character. Now the good thing about that is that you can, like with any other banner, when you pull a bunch of SSRs that you don't need, you can trade them in for the silver coins. So I think when Tree of Might Goku came out on Global, I think I spent about 700 stones, didn't get him, and then obviously with all the extra SSRs that I pulled, I was able to trade enough of them in to then get the coins to buy the copy of him. So it only took me 700 stones to get that 1 guaranteed copy, and then I just stopped summoning on the banner. So if you are going to be tempted to try and summon for them, you basically always have the guarantee that it's going to cost you 1,000 stones or less to get a single copy of them. Because that copy is guaranteed thanks to the new pity system. We do know, shout out to the boy Proton over on the Twitter side as always for the breakdowns of like the data downloads. This is where we found out about the Super Dokkan tickets. Well, we found out how long they would be valid for, but we also found out these tickets were in the files, which is how we knew the Super Dokkan tickets weren't for RIBRIANNE's banner. These will be tickets available for RIBRIANNE's banner that you buy from the shop. We don't know the format of those yet. There's a couple of different formats that they often do for these tickets, where you either buy them in sets and do multis of 5, or they do like the one big pack of 20 where you just do like 1 summon with 20 units, often guaranteed featured at the end. So not sure what that one's going to be until they're actually in the game. As always, if you're someone who spends, tickets are always good value. You get more summons for your money than you do if you just buy stones. Plus, if you do spend a little bit here and there and you want to summon on this banner, buying the ticket then means you're not spending any of the stones you have that you can save for a different banner. So if you're someone who spends money on the game, tickets are worth using. But of course, if you're free to play, then those aren't really going to help you at all. So yeah, when it comes to this banner, literally there's 2 units on this banner that you want to pull. RIBRIANNE, Rosie and Cocoonsa, or Bulma if you still need copies of her, and she will be available with yellow coins. So it shouldn't be a huge surprise to anyone watching this video that the overall verdict for this banner is a very, very, very easy skip. I do think for most people, after we've now seen the details for Beast Gohan and the Gammas, as well as already knowing how crazy Broly and Gogeta are, you should just be saving all of your stones for the anniversary if you're a global player. Maybe Saiyan Day will be tempting if it's a hype character. Last year, of course, God Goku, much awaited character and was the best TUR in the game when he came out. So another unit of that level would definitely be tempting. We do have the Golden Week dual celebration, which we don't know what that will be yet. That's on both versions at the same time. I know some people are interested in, of course, Dragon Fist, Goku, and Hirudegarn. But all of that stuff is between us now and the anniversary, which we know brings us some of the new best units in the game. So it's definitely worth hanging on to those stones. If you were going to be tempted by anything between now and the anniversary, I would say this is definitely not it. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Now, obviously, as a content creator, I will be summoning for them so that I can make videos and stuff. So I will be live tomorrow when their banner comes out. Like I said, it's 6:30 AM UK time, 8.5 hours after this video goes up, but I will be live about half an hour before. So hopefully I will see you guys there. Hopefully we can get them nice and quick and I'll try them out on some teams, and of course I will be doing the Beast Gohan and Gamma's private server showcases once those are available. We'll give Ribrianne and her unit a bit of testing, but we'll probably be doing a lot of JP videos over the next couple of days. But either way, let me know your thoughts. Are you summoning on this banner? Are you skipping? Let me know down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.